Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At their own 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run with a former Viking, Cordarrelle Patterson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. At the 18-yard line. Play action now, Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, right back to Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A nice throw there by Mayfield, a guy who really reemerged as the season and later the playoffs went on last year. What are defenses trying to do against him?
Well, the first thing defenses want to do is use his emotion against.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And the Ravens will take over. Just shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, Are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Prescott being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for Baltimore. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Cordero Patterson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Returning it, John Ross. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Mayfield on play action. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Higbee, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. A first down throw for Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Hines. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Second down and goal. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tyler Higbee. his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult. Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Koo now for the point after.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield off the play fake. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
We'll credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
He's got him in, complete, and all the way down to the 29. A big play there for Minnesota. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mayfield's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He'll check this down to Hines. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Mayfield. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. 3rd and long for Mayfield. this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And Gano's kick is right through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Prescott. And he slings one that's incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but and got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Prescott off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott steps away to his left. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Forced out to his left. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Now Ross to return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. And Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll roll him out right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Hines. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Nyheim Hines, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half. And he coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, the tide definitely seems to... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now, the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now a give, right side. Patterson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, it's Patterson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 68 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a give, right side. Patterson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Harrison Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Deep ball for Goodwin. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to give their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. For the last one, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes.
And the return will stop right around the 25. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A first down throw for Prescott.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Randy Gregory picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Here we go. Hey, Kill. 47. Hey, Kill.
Third and long for Prescott. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, Cooper with a nice grab. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And again, it's Mayfield. He's to the 10. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Hines again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bless on Austin. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the
Thank you.